Welcome to the G3 Challenge. It is a brand new game show that we are bringing to you, our viewers, and it stems from Green and Gold Gridiron. And it's really a chance for us to be interactive with the viewers in our area and test not only their overall sports knowledge, but specifically their knowledge of the Green Bay Packers. So we're so looking forward to the next several weeks where we will bring you our game show. I am your host, Brian Groff. And like I said, because this is brand new, we're going to have to explain some rules here because we designed this show from scratch. And very simply, to put this show together, we're going to get to know each of our contestants who have signed up. They are all from our area, and we want to thank them for taking the time to come into our studio for the taping of this segment as we do several shows throughout the next several weeks. And after we get to know each of our contestants, we'll take a break. When we come back, we will have a timed segment where we will ask questions, and that's where each of our contestants gets a chance to buzz in. They can do it at any point during the question, so they do not have to wait until the end of the question, but I will open it up right here with my special gadget here, and they can answer that question. I will stop asking the question at that point so they can give the answer. If they're correct, they will get 25 points for any question in that first round, and then we will move on. If they are incorrect with that answer, then I'm going to open it up for the other two. We'll start over the question from the very beginning, and then the same rules apply there. In the first round, each answer is worth 25 points. Incorrect answers, there's no penalty other than you take a 0 on that one. We're not working into negative numbers at all. There's just too much math involved for Jenny Ritchie, so we don't want to do that. When we come back for our second round, because of the Packers connection, it will specifically be Packers trivia questions, and then the points increase to 50 per correct answer, and that gets us through the second round. We'll take a break. When we come back after that, we will have our final round, and for that we will ask 3 general sports questions. I'll give each of our contestants a chance to write down their answer after each question has been asked, and then we'll go through those, and in the event of a tiebreaker, then we'll go into a question where the two who are tied for first place will then get a chance to buzz in, just as we do in the first round. So that's an overall background of the show that we're doing in the G3 Challenge. Let's get to know our contestants. And the first people in our first ever show, we're going to mark this down. This is in history for the G3 Challenge. We have 3 contestants, all from right here in Wausau. Let's get to know them a little bit better. Contestant number 1, Jordan Poggle. Jordan, thanks so much for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
Now, you were one of the first people who signed up. What kind of things made you excited about being on a sports trivia game show?
I don't know. I feel like I've always had a wealth of useless sports knowledge in my head, so I thought I'd maybe put that to the test and see if it was actually worth anything.
Useless knowledge is the best, isn't it?
Right.
When it comes to sports?
Mm-hmm.
What kind of a sports background do you have? What kind of stands out for you as far as great moments in Jordan Poggle's sports life?
I played football and track in high school and did a little bit of track in college, throwing shot and disc and that stuff. But I think probably the coolest memory of my sports career was probably junior and senior year of high school when we won back-to-back state track titles. That was pretty cool to be a part of.
Those are fantastic. And what kind of sports are you especially interested in?
Football first and foremost by a mile really, but I also like baseball and a little bit of basketball, golf, that kind of stuff.
Outstanding. A well-rounded sports fan. Jordan Poggle is contestant number 1. Contestant number 2 is Mark Mackesy. Hello, thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
And what kind of a sports background do you have, Mr. Mackesy?
Well, in high school I played a little bit of baseball and such like that, but I've always been interested in racing and raced since I started in 1987, so that's what I've done, and that's my sporting background.
I seem to be a little bit familiar with your name as a race car driver. Tell us where you race. We've talked about you in the racing show quite a bit.
I race at State Park Speedway mostly, a little bit at Golden Sands and Marshfield and Norway. But most of my running's at State Park Speedway.
And for those people who are not race fans, that's not Norway, the country. That's Norway.
Norway, Michigan. A little bit close.
Yes. Norway, Michigan. Yes, we are not leaving the country with the race car in the hauler.
When you get to the UP, it might feel like a different country, but it's not.
You're pretty close to another country when you're there.
Yeah,
so what stands out for you in your career? It could be bowling or baseball or racing. What stands out as the greatest moment for you?
Probably the last Deacons Memorial I won in 2012. That and the ARCA Midwest Tour race in 2011. Those are the 2 that really stick out.
So you're ready to run circles around your fellow competitors?
I don't know. I think you brought in a ringer here to my right. I'm a little worried about him. He's pretty buff.
We're really trying to make everyone nervous here. That's why we're prolonging these welcomes and introductions. Now, a lot of people know the voice of our third contestant. It's Kurt Keene, and we just can't get enough of the face.
Right, and thanks for having me.
Kurt Keene, also known to spend some time at racetracks around the area.
Absolutely, I do a lot of racing. Obviously, Mark was he was on the first taping of our racing show, and I'm going to try to beat him in trivia here tonight.
And what kind of sports are you most heavily involved in? So we talked about the racing, but what else do you follow?
I do racetrack announcing at most of the tracks in central Wisconsin. I think I'm up to 4 racetracks, Marshall, Plover, Golden Sands State Park, and Tomahawk Speedway. So a lot of racing, but I do a lot of announcing for Wausau West Athletics. So hockey, wrestling, baseball, I do it all.
So we have some West Siders here.
All on the West Side.
For our contestants. And you've been known during a rain delay to just pick up a microphone and head through the pits and talk to race car drivers as well.
I've done that at the Dells, absolutely. So I look forward. I think this is going to be a good game. I think Mark's doing a little sandbagging right now, but he'll be coming on strong later.
All right. Well, we look forward to getting to our questions. We're going to take a break. Also want to let everyone know that our overall champion, when we're done with all our episodes, will win $250. Second place gets $75. Third place will receive $25. So we're going to take a break. We will come back with our first questions for the G3 Challenge. Stick around, everyone.
Do you like to walk?
Do you want to live longer?
You will love square dancing.
Friends you meet for life.
Marvelous people.
Like I said, meet people. I love it.
Love it.
I love square dancing.
The fun, the family.
Great variety of music.
The camaraderie.
Too young.
It's fun.
Try it, you'll like it. Call 715-544-7969. Visit WisconsinSquareDancing.com for more information. First lesson free, singles and couples welcome.
Things break all the time, and glue never works. What you need is Laser Bond USA, the amazing liquid plastic that fixes virtually anything in as little as 3 seconds. Laser Bond is not a glue, but a unique liquid plastic that only hardens with the UV light. Now fill in plumbing leaks in 3 seconds or less. Instantly repair kids' toys and keep playtime flying. The magic of powerful liquid plastic that hardens under ultraviolet light. The best part, the adhesive is made in the USA.
Wow, that is fast.
It bends, it's flexible.
If you mess up applying, just wipe clean. No sticky residue. Call now to get Laser Bond USA for just $19.99 and receive this protective carry case free. But wait, we're going to double the offer absolutely free and ship your order free. Call now.
Call 1-800-504-3045 to get your Laser Bond USA. Call now or go to laserbondusa.com. So call 1-800-504-3045. Call now.
Welcome back to the G3 Challenge. Now we get to the good part. It's time to ask our questions. Just a reminder, in the first round, all of the correct answers are worth 25 points, and contestants can buzz in at any point during the question, whether I've finished it or not. They can answer that question. If it is incorrect, then we will open it up and start from the beginning for the other 2 contestants. Gentlemen, are we ready?
Yeah.
Let's go.
As ready as you ever be. Question number 1 in round number 1. What team in the National Football League was named after an 1845 poem by Edgar Allan Poe? Jordan?
The Ravens.
The Ravens is correct. Babe Ruth began his baseball career for the Boston Red Sox in what year? Mark?
1919?
That is incorrect. Kurt?
1922.
That is incorrect as well. Jordan, you want to take a stab at it?
1912.
You were close. The correct answer is 1914. Moving on. In what year did Tiger Woods begin his professional golf career? Jordan?
1999.
That is incorrect.
I'm
Mark.
going to go 1998.
That is incorrect as well. And Kurt taking a shot.
Might as well go 1996.
That is the correct answer, 1996. Kurt gets 25 points. Super Bowl X was played at the Orange Bowl in 1976 and featured which 2 teams? (1976) at the Orange Bowl, Super Bowl X. Kurt?
Dallas and Oakland?
That
Or
is
LA?
That is incorrect.
Dallas and Pittsburgh.
Dallas and Pittsburgh is correct. You got it. Moving on now to baseball. Which was the only team to win 2 World Series in the 1980s?
1980s would be the New York Mets.
Incorrect. Jordan?
Yankees.
That is incorrect.
I'm going to go St. Louis Cardinals.
That is incorrect as well. The correct answer is, I'm going to do this in an Alex Trebek voice, Los Angeles Dodgers. What company's logo is called the swoosh? Kurt?
Nike.
Nike is correct. Which team hired the NFL's first professional cheerleading squad in 1972? Jordan?
Dallas Cowboys.
Dallas Cowboys is correct. 25 for Jordan. What decade saw names first appear on the backs of NFL jerseys? Yes, Jordan.
The 70s.
That is incorrect. Who buzzed in on that one? I didn't catch that one.
I think
Mark?
I did.
We'll go with Mark.
1960s.
1960s is correct. Sorry about that. What position must college footballers play to receive the Davy O'Brien Award? Jordan.
Quarterback.
Quarterback is correct. Which player holds the record for the most appearances on the cover of Sports Illustrated? Kurt.
Michael Jordan.
Michael Jordan is correct. 50 times for MJ. What is the maximum weight of a golf ball? Jordan.
1.5 ounces.
You were incorrect. Kurt?
Half an ounce.
That is incorrect. That probably flies like 400 yards.
I don't golf. I've never done it.
I'll go 1.4 ounces.
Incorrect as well. You two are very close. It was 1.6 ounces. That was a tough question. You guys, you're like the guinea pigs for this show, and you're getting tough questions right off the bat.
Feels like something's caught in my throat.
Which Olympic swimmer won 8 gold medals? Kurt.
Michael Phelps.
Correct. At the 2008 Beijing Olympics. Next question. Who won the first Heisman Trophy in 1935?
Doak
Mark.
Walker.
Incorrect. First Heisman Trophy in 1935. It wasn't called the Heisman Trophy that year. It was renamed the year after.
Oh.
Anyone want to take a
Nah, I
stab?
don't have anything for you. That's way long
The
ago.
answer was Jay Berwanger. And I knew this one because he came out of Dubuque Senior High, where I used to work. Barry Bonds owns the record for most career home runs with how many? Mark.
73.
This would be for a career.
Oh, 781.
Incorrect. Jordan?
783.
That is incorrect.
I'll go with 769.
You were close, 762. And thanks for not rolling your eyes when I said Barry Bonds. I appreciate that. Who owns the record for most career goals in the NHL? Kurt.
Wayne Gretzky.
Wayne Gretzky is the correct answer. What are the most points scored by a team in a Super Bowl? Mark.
55.
55 is very good. Do you know what team that was?
The 49ers.
Very good. 55 by the 49ers. What is college football's oldest bowl game? Jordan?
Rose Bowl.
The Rose Bowl is correct. And that is our last question for our first round. And we're going to take a look at the tally. Jenny, what do you have for a score? Jordan has 100, Mark has 75, and Kurt has 125. So it's very close after the first round. We're going to take a break. When we come back, round number 2, specifically asking about the Green Bay Packers. Much more to come here on the G3 Challenge.
Do you like to walk?
You want to live longer?
You will love square dancing.
Friends you meet for life.
Marvelous people.
I guess I meet people. I love it.
Love it.
I love square dancing.
The fun, the family.
Great variety of music.
The camaraderie.
Too young.
It's fun.
Try it, you'll like it. Call 715-544-7969. Visit WisconsinSquareDancing.com for more information. First lesson free, singles and couples welcome.
Hi, I'm Joan London. When I needed to find senior care for my mom, I really struggled to find the right fit. That's why I recommend A Place for Mom, the nation's largest senior living referral service. They have advisors that can help you find the right senior care at no cost to you. There's a place for answers, A Place for Mom.
If you're struggling to find reliable senior living information for your mom or dad, call 800-452-3594.
Welcome back to the G3 Challenge. Time for us to turn our attention to the Green Bay Packers, and that means the points are worth double, 50 points for every correct answer. And we are well on our way. Guys, nice job so far. We've had some difficult questions for you. Thanks for hanging in there. All right, here we go with the Green Bay Packers. Question number 1 is, Packers Director of Personnel Elliott Wolf graduated from which college? Jordan.
St. Norbert's.
Incorrect. Mark or Kurt? Doesn't hurt to take a guess. Kurt.
I'm going to go with the University of Green Bay.
That is incorrect. Mark, pick a college, any college.
I'm going to go Michigan State.
That is incorrect as well. We had to think further south, Miami of Florida.
Oh, wow.
How many future Pro Football Hall of Famers were on the Green Bay Packers roster when Vince Lombardi took the job in 1959? Kurt.
I'll go with 4.
Incorrect. Jordan.
3.
That is incorrect. Once again, Mark's guessing.
I'm going to go 5.
You were close. It was 6. It was Bart Starr, Paul Hornung, Jim Taylor, Forrest Gregg, Jim Ringo, and Ray Nitschke. What is the name of the Packers scout who drafted and signed Bart Starr?
Mark, you should know this one. You're young enough.
This one we're thanking Royce Boyles because he wrote a book and it featured this gentleman. He died at a very young age. Only overlapped Vince Lombardi for a little bit of time. No, anyone want to take a guess? No idea. Jack Vanisi. Jack Vanisi is the answer. Which current Green Bay Packers father played in the famous Cal Stanford band game of 19... Kurt?
That would be Richard Rodgers.
Correct. The Cal Stanford band game of 1982. What former Green Bay Packers defensive back played on the senior PGA Golf Tour and also sponsored a young golfer on the PGA Tour who became one of the greats? We're really digging on this one.
Just because he's a friend of mine, I'm going to say Johnny Gray.
That is not Johnny Gray.
I have no idea.
I'll take a stab. You are going to impress all your friends when you leave here. Mark?
I'll go Willie Wood.
That is incorrect. Any guesses, Jordan?
Eugene Robinson.
That is incorrect. It is Jesse Whittington. And that's one that I'll tell you I did not know prior to this show. Once again, Alex Trebek moment. I could act like I knew it. Wisconsin native Fuzzy Thurston received a college scholarship to Valparaiso in which sport? Kurt.
Basketball.
Correct. Basketball. Who was the Packers' first-round pick in 1960? He was a running back out of Vanderbilt.
I'm going to go Jimmy Taylor.
That is incorrect. The answer is Tom Moore. All right, this is a little more modern times now. Thank you. You're welcome. What is the first song that a group of Green Bay Packers sings in the 2015 movie Pitch Perfect 2? This is definitely off the field, and once again, a thank you to Jenny Ritchie because it's her favorite movie. Any guesses here? You know, it's got to be. It was a song that the group of Packers sing in the movie. Kurt, what are you going to take a stab at?
The Bears still suck.
That would have been good. Jordan or Mark? You can impress your friends with Bootylicious by Destiny's Child. All right, back on the field now. Okay. Who was the first running back in the history of the NFL to gain at least 1,000 yards in each of his first 3 seasons? Fantastic start to his NFL career with the Green Bay Packers. Mark.
I'm going to go Paul Hornung.
That is incorrect. Guesses? Jordan? Kurt? Jordan's got a guess?
Eddie Lacy.
That is incorrect.
First 3 years?
First 3 years, he had 1,000 yards. Kurt?
Amon Green.
That is incorrect. It would be John Brockington. In what year was Aaron Rodgers born? Kurt?
Well, he's 32, so
You have 5 seconds to answer.
1984.
Incorrect. Jordan.
83.
83 is correct. Just like his father, Clay Matthews' first name is not actually Clay. What is his legal first name? The same as a Henderson. Jordan.
William.
William is correct. Very good. UW Stevens Point quarterback Kirk Baumgartner was drafted by the Packers in which year? Take a guess. Mark will take a guess.
1991.
That is incorrect. Jordan or Kurt? Kurt?
1987.
That is incorrect.
96.
That is incorrect. Mark was close, 1990. And that's going to do it for this round, or we have time for one more question? All right, that's going to do it for this round. When we come back, we're going to ask you 3 questions. We'll have you write down the answers, and that'll be our final round. That's coming up after this. And a final, let's take a look at the score. Jordan has 200 points, Mark has 75, and Kurt has 225. So those are updated standings. Final round after this.
Do you like to walk?
Do you want to live longer?
You will love square dancing.
Friends you meet for life.
Marvelous people.
I guess I meet people. I love it.
Love it.
I love square dancing.
The fun, the family.
Great variety of music.
The camaraderie.
Too young?
It's fun.
Try it, you like it. Call 715-544-7969. Visit WisconsinSquareDancing.com for more information. First lesson free, singles and couples welcome.
Things break all the time and glue never works. What you need is Laser Bond USA, the amazing liquid plastic that fixes virtually anything in as little as 3 seconds. Laser Bond is not a glue, but a unique liquid plastic that only hardens with the UV light. Now fill in plumbing leaks in 3 seconds or less. Instantly repair kids' toys and keep playtime flying. The magic? A powerful liquid plastic that hardens under ultraviolet light. The best part? The adhesive is made in the USA.
Wow, that is fast.
It bends, it's flexible.
If you mess up applying, just wipe clean. No sticky residue. Call now to get Laser Bond USA for just $19.99 and receive this protective carry case free. But wait, we're going to double the offer absolutely free and ship your order free. Call now.
Call 1-800-504-3045 to get your Laser Bond USA. Call now or go to laserbondusa.com. So call 1-800-504-3045. Call now.
Time now for our final segment on the first ever G3 Challenge. Let's get an update of the standings. Jordan has 200 points, Mark has 75, and Kurt is leading the way with 225. So as we move into our final round, I'm going to ask you 3 questions. I will give you a chance to write down answers after each of the questions. And for the last one, it's going to be whoever has it correct or gets closest to it. So someone will get points out of it. Each of these is worth 100 points. So we're going right down to the wire here. Question number 1. What is Curly Lambeau's real first name? What is Curly Lambeau's real first name? We'll give you time for that. You ready for question number 2? Mr. Fast Tracks over there, you ready? Question number 2. In what year were the Green Bay Packers founded? In what year were the Green Bay Packers founded? That had nothing to do with the movie. And finally, because it's not just Green Bay Packers in this round, and we want the closest answer, how long is the average pool cue stick? How long is the average pool cue stick? Someone will get points on the third one. Once again, taking a look at the points that we have coming into the final round, Jordan had 200 points, Mark had 75, and Kurt was leading the way with 225. If you have your 3 answers, we will go through and I will get the answer from each of you and then I will say the correct answer. So if we're all ready, Jordan, as contestant number 1, What did you have for Curly Lambeau's first name?
Earl.
Jordan had Earl. Mark, what did you have?
Earl.
You had Earl as well, and I could see it on your notepad.
I had John. I had
and
no
Kurt
idea.
wrote down John. The correct answer is Earl. So points for Jordan and Mark. Mark, you needed those points.
Yes, I did, big time.
The second question, in what year were the Green Bay Packers founded? Jordan, you had?
1911.
1911. Mark, you had?
1919.
1919. Kurt, you had?
32.
1932, the correct answer. Mark got it, 1919. And for our final question, how long is the average pool cue stick? We have to know our billiards now. Jordan, what'd you have?
5 feet.
He went with 5 feet. Mark?
I went with 5 feet also.
5 feet as well. Were you copying?
No.
Good.
I had 16 inches.
You had 16 inches. You had 16 inches? Okay, so if you guys
I'm
can
done.
convert, 5 feet is how many inches? That is 60 inches. The correct answer is 57 inches. So that means that you two each get points on that one. So as we add up the final tally, Jenny, what do we have? We'll go from third to second to first. And it looks like Kurt finished with 225 points. Mark, what a comeback, 375. Jordan advances with 400 points. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mark and Kurt. And we're going to have one of you come back in a later round because we do have an open spot. So we will see one of you again later on as we move forward through the show. Once again, this is the G3 Challenge. The winner overall will get $250, second place $75, third place will get $25. Thanks so much for joining us on the G3 Challenge. I'm Brian Groff. We'll see you again next time.